They just set 2 goofy footers on the top half of the draw, just like the men's side. The goofs were stacked together. The regulars were stacked together. Same situation for the women's event. Alyssa Spencer came out blazing at stop number 1. Dropped down multiple. Pulled her personal best CT result here, but she wants more. Let's see what happened during the break. Alyssa Spencer trying to...
Sawyer Lindblad, this was very well played. Alyssa loves the inside at the start. Sawyer kept her cool, got the second wave of the set, and wow, that was a massive turn from Sawyer. Holds that calves so strong and beautifully down through the power source there. Bit of a moment where she can decide if she wants to breathe or not, but she doesn't. She goes full power mode, full foot down on the throttle from start to finish on this wave, and the judges absolutely loving it too.
Brazil, where she was runner-up to her good friend Katie Simmers. Rolling in again and with great positionings, Lindblad whips that top turnaround. A lot of speed, draws into the pocket again. Sawblade jams it off the lip line, and she will go right back into an arcing cutback. Her favorite wave in the whole world is the lowers left in San Clemente, California. Let's pick up here, Jesse.
What a start to the heat here for Sawyer. You can see Alyssa paddled for this, didn't get it, so Sawyer thought, I'm going to swing on the inside. Had a really nice cupped out bowl, especially through that section there, just pushing that tail hard, dropping that back arm down for balance and stability there, but it also gives an element of drama and style for the judges. I love the fact that she's not mucking around. Oh, cool.
Sawyer's big brother. As we look at Sawyer again, just a dream session. Is she on a boat trip? No one out, firing, drawing lines on her front side. Lindblad knifes it. Look at this wave, allowing her to just coil up and laying some forehand hooks. These are probably moments in part of the wave where she forgets she's in a heat, because she would just surf this wave all day long, even if the tour didn't exist. Look at her go. Lindblad packs it all the way through down to the boat ramp.
Get better and improve, and I really respect that from Italo. You can see he's fighting for more world titles. Back to the women though. Sawyer got this wave under priority for Alyssa Spencer. This one just slipped right underneath her and surfed this wave so well. Those first 3-4 turns had a really big element of push and drive in it. A little bit hung up through the foam there, so had to get on the front foot for both of those last 2 calves. And I feel like through this inside, you can see the lactic acid potentially building up a little bit. You can see at...
Alyssa's finally going to join the conversation here. Taking off pretty deep around the corner at Manu Bay. Nice gentle line setting up this wall. Throws some water off the lip. Extends the bottom turn, tags it. Another little punchy section for Spencer to work with. Arcs it there and ends up stepping off. So we've got some numbers to talk about while we wait for those scores. Let's chat with Italo with True.
She's actually dropping her back arm. It feels like maybe her body collapsing just from being a little bit tired. But look at this wall out the back for Alyssa Spencer. Great first turn. The judges are really going to love and note that she went into the pocket critical on that first section there. 2 calves. Wow, this wall is so beautiful. Just keeps stretching out for Alyssa Spencer. Unfortunately, forced to the rail for a majority of this wave so far. We've only seen 1 critical turn in the lip. But I love the fact that Sawyer on her waves is driving really hard on those cars. I feel like she's getting points out of them. And Alyssa, then through this inside section, pushes really hard here. I felt like her calves hit that similar same pressure and drive that we saw from Sawyer, but that was honestly the perfect little inside bowl that Alyssa could just tee off on.
Well done. They look completely different. Here's Alyssa Spencer now. Already had the 7.83. Nice pace there. She punches the pocket. It's going to put her a little bit behind. Eyes off another section to throw the snap into a wrapping cutback. Nice rebound from Alyssa. Flowing wrapping turn. It continues to carve. Pushing onto the open face again. And just playing with the last part of this wave. She's lost a little bit of wave height, but it has produced a nice tight pocket section there, and she's relishing in it now. Board looks great. She's not trying to chase speed. She has it right away, and she put that one together really well, needing a 7.51 for the lead.
Properly. Sawyer on her cars was driving so hard. She was getting extra points out of those cars, where I felt like Alyssa could have been driving harder just by the standards she sets for herself. Then we look to this wave. These calves noticeably better. This section, this two-turn combination there, 0 downtime in between that snap into that driving maneuver there. Love the opening first turn to note as well, but these calves through this inside had it easy an extra 20% on what we saw on that last wave. Just also a little bit of flair as she's dropping the tail down on some of the end of these calves as well. And I agree, what a perfect little cuppy section through this inside here. But I just feel like that's the level that Alyssa Spencer has to be at. She set that standard for herself, and Sawyer has set that standard for this heat with opening up for an excellent score. That to me felt... Sorry, I'll get back to it. Sawyer's up and riding.
Here comes the saw blade, opens it up. She'll hit it off the roof and decides to have a better start and hold her priority out the back. 110 Tundra, watching this. Big wall setting up. Alyssa Spencer needs a 7.51. She's up and out. So at the first, it looked like she'd surely commit to that one, but when it stays full, can she turn it into a keeper? Sawyer loads up, just a speed turn to cover some ground here. Digs in off the top again. Nice pace on that Mayhem, and a big slingshot wrap into the pocket. Driving up that back foot into that top turn section. Keeps her speed up well.
I knew she had to go hard because Sawyer, when you think about a 6.5 in your lineup, it would be really easily replaced. Love that second turn there. Felt like she was annoyed that she didn't quite connect on that first section. And just her calves, she really does have that drive and acceleration through that second part of her calf, which I feel like not a lot of women, more so the goofy-footed women, do have.
Fading the inside there, and Alyssa Spencer throws a dagger in the pocket as well, jamming hard on that back foot. Nice little redirect down the stretch, putting in a lot of moves in a short space. What a great back and forth battle. Two goofies just scoring Manu Bay this evening. Patience here from Alyssa. She is opting for those end section points. She's found it here. Nice tag. There's the wrap. So connected to that sharp eye, looking great. And she'll hop out the other end.
Had priority, took the first wave. It's so hard to be able to keep priority in those situations, but Alyssa was able to get this one. Really nice click in this first pocket here, and drawn out bottom turn into a really spicy couple of hooks through this midsection on the wave. I love how hard she's pushing. I feel like every time she's up and riding on her feet, she's getting stronger and stronger, knowing that Sawyer's probably done something pretty special on the wave in front of her. And then coming through this inside track here, I love that she's taking these ones and really trying to bank as many points that she can get. This one starts to bowl up right around here, so she can stomp on the tail. Doesn't go super vertical through this inside section, but just adding a couple more points on the board here. You've got to be happy with a semi-final, especially at this part in the season. So to walk away from Oz and New Zealand with 2 third places, if you had told Liz that a couple of years ago when she was a rookie on tour, I'm sure she would have been absolutely stoked. So Alyssa, she's back to her backhand over at El Salvador next.
Sawyer, that was an incredible heat. To make it past the semis into your first final of the season is huge.
Yeah, it feels really good to finally make it out of that semis. The last 2 events, I came like super close, which was pretty hard. But yeah, I'm so happy that I made it to the finals. Just one more heat.
It was a really exciting heat as well. You and Alyssa have been on fire, and it would have been amazing to see you guys meet up in the finals, but it was the semi that you guys got to go head-to-head. And how cool was it to experience that with Alyssa? You guys would have had many QSs together, and to have a heat together on the CT is amazing.
Yeah, it was really fun. We were both goofy footers, so I think we were just having a lot of fun out there, and it's perfect conditions right now. It was dreamy, really dreamy.
I saw you having a chat to Micro as well on the stairs, just having a little debrief. What's some insight into that chat and, you know, what you guys kind of spoke about after that heat?
Yeah, we just spoke about like how my smaller wave at the beginning of the heat was like my highest score, and yeah, we just kind of talked about how like you really just want the clean ones because any wave with a little bump to it is just like so much harder to surf. So yeah, taking that into tomorrow.
It feels like you've unlocked a new gear in your surfing this year. It's really leveled up, you know, and you're looking clean, it's smooth, everything just seems to be flowing. What's connected well for you for this event?
I think I just worked really, really hard on this off season. Since I didn't make the cut last year, I had like an extra like 3 months to 3 months longer than everyone else to like practice, and I went on a lot of surf trips, and yeah, I just like really worked on my surfing, and I'm happy it's paying off.
Carissa got an 8.83 yesterday. You matched that with your own. She's in this heat now. I bet you'll be having close eyes on it as well.
Yeah, I mean, either Betty Lou or Carissa, it'll be a really fun heat. I'm looking forward to it.
Thank you so much, Sawyer. Thanks.